Hi and welcome. It's Megan here. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm super excited because I'm just in a good mood today. I feel good, and then my hair turned out super cute. Okay, I freshly washed, blow dried, and then did one pass on the hot comb in the front of my hair, the leave out, and then this hair I freshly took down flexi rod. So I may show you guys that in another video, like how I kind of do that with my hair. But yeah, I'm excited. It's time for me to go to work now, so I'm about to just pack my meal preps in my lunch bag, and then we're gonna head to work. So these are the meal preps that I have left. This one's for breakfast, the potatoes with the omelet and strawberries. So I'm gonna take this to work and heat it up when I get there. And then my little chicken gyro with carrots and tzatziki on the side. Speaking of the meal prep, I actually prepped these meals earlier this week on Sunday, and I filmed that. So I'm gonna actually insert that right here so we can meal prep together, and then later I'll talk about how the meals lasted and stuff like that, because today is now Friday because I decided I didn't want to film, I guess. I don't know what I decided, but yeah, let's rewind back to Sunday and start the meal prep. I think this is pretty much everything. Now I've chopped all the veggies, so the onion, the cucumber, broccoli, and the peppers. So now I can start the cooking process. Oh, I forgot about my meal prep containers. Okay, let me open those because I need to wash them actually. So it's 10 of them, and they're glass and they're all the same size. Let me show you the size of them. Oh, it's a good size. Okay, perfect. And then they have the 2 compartments. I got everything out of the sink, so I washed them. So we should be good to go. And let's continue on cooking. Yellow. Half of the red. just a little bit. So I've got my lunches ready. So I'll go ahead and put these in the fridge and I'll pull them back out for the final so we can see everything. Here are my meatballs. They look like they're done. So I'm not gonna make a whole separate plate for this. I'll just put them in an individual container. Making breakfast and my dinner for tonight. So I got the breakfast sausage patties, which are gonna go in my breakfast sandwiches. I got 3 on this side, and then my roasted potatoes, which are gonna go with my omelet. That's on this side, and I'm about to pop this in the air fryer. And I'll take the sausage patties out first. I'll take my broccoli for dinner. There's the chicken I'm gonna eat. And then I'm about to add eggs to this to make my omelet. What? You've got to be kidding me. Potatoes. My camera completely died earlier, and so I had to finish the meal prep without you guys. And then also I ate dinner, so I'll insert my dinner right here. Had the sweet potato and then the chicken and broccoli. So now let's look at the meal prep. I'm excited. I think it looks so good. Breakfast, we have 3 kind of English muffin breakfast sandwiches with fruit, and then these are kind of omelets with potatoes and fruit. So that's for all 5 days, Monday through Friday. For lunch, we've got the chickpea salad, and then I'll add the chicken later. And then a cutie, and then this is like a chicken gyro. So this is like a pita under here, and then I have the tzatziki on the side because I didn't want it to get too soggy, so hopefully that'll be fine. We'll see. And then this is my ground turkey with the veggies, and I would eat this with rice, and I just figured because I have minute rice, I'll just heat it up when I get ready to eat these. And then this is for my Greek bowl. So these are ground turkey. I browned them super hard. But these I would eat with like the salad stuff and on the arugula. I forgot that's not out here, but I would probably, and I might eat this with rice or potatoes too. So I'll just I just decided to go ahead and put it like this because I didn't have energy for that. And then this is leftover from today. So I would probably eat this with like some chicken. And it just didn't all fit in the bowl. So yeah, this is my full meal prep. I'm actually super proud of myself. This meal prep took me an hour and 55 minutes. So basically 2 hours. That included me having to clean the dishes, like the new meal prep container. So I think next time I could maybe do it faster. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I'll let you guys know later if it's worth it or not. We're back in real time. I'm just wearing these jeans and bodysuit from Amazon, and then I have my cardigan for when I get to work and I get cold. And I'm wearing my normal New Balance shoes that I wear every day. It's Casual Friday, so I wear jeans any chance I can get, you know? This is my flight attendant lunchbox that I had a few years ago when I was a flight attendant. Or was that last year? Damn, I was a flight attendant last year. That's crazy. Anyway, this is the lunchbox that I had when I was a flight attendant, and I kind of want something smaller now, but this was really good. Like if you are someone who's packing like a ton of meals, like for multiple days, this is a good lunchbox. I got this from Amazon a few years ago. It should be still on there, I think. But to work I go. So I just finished my walk. I walked for exactly 30 minutes, 28 seconds. It ended up being about 1.3 miles for me, and I'm walking at a pace of about 23. I try to walk pretty slow because I don't want to sweat, because I don't have to redo my makeup and stuff like that. So this was good. But it's been a good way to get my steps in. So let's see. Now for the day, I have almost 6,000 steps, and typically if I don't do this walk by the end of the day, I maybe get like 4,000 steps. So we're already doing better. So yay. While I heat up my food, I just wanted to say, like, earlier I did like a flashback. Earlier in this video, I did a flashback of the meal prep that I made, and I actually just finished eating it like 2 days ago. And it was actually 3 days ago, because it's Monday and I finished it on Friday. So it was I actually really enjoyed having the meal prep. I love the convenience of I love the convenience of the food just being ready, and I also love the fact that I wasn't wondering every day, what am I going to eat for dinner? What am I going to eat for lunch? Am I going to have time to eat breakfast? That sort of thing. I will say, some of the stuff with like the spinach, I didn't love it once it got to like day 3, 4, 5. So if I was going to do spinach and stuff, I would rather just add it the day of, because spinach wilts so fast that I could have added it to the English muffin or to the ground turkey mixture or whatever else I had the spinach in. I could have added that the day I heated it up. Also, with the English muffins, the pitas did really good, I guess because I put the arugula on the bottom, but the English muffin sandwiches, they got kind of soggy, and so I feel like if I could still prep them, but just keep everything separate. So put like the bread separate from the egg and the chicken patty, and then when I heat it up, that's when I can assemble it together. That was something I noticed. It was still edible, it was fine, and like obviously I didn't get sick or die, so it was fine that long. So yeah, it was a lot of effort. So I definitely feel like if I just wake up one day on a Sunday and I just have a burst of energy, yes, I will meal prep.
My daughters are very blessed, but I don't want them growing up ratty. What we do is I always tell Shia, you gotta pay it for us hard.
It's time for the wine and chat. I'm just kidding, I'm gonna drink any wine because I gotta go to work tomorrow. Wine makes me sleepy. I'm just gonna drink a kombucha. This is the peach Paradise one. It kind of gives wine vibes if you guys have had it. Like it's an acquired taste. Let's put it that way. And then this is my favorite flavor. I've tried a lot of the Synergy ones because my mom loves them. So yeah, but I drink like just a little bit of it. It's supposed to help with like digestion and other things. So, and it's a little fizzy. Yep. So I'll usually drink out of it about 2 or 3 times. And I just drink it in a little wine glass. Cheers. As far as my routine, I have my laptop. I will probably screen share so you guys can see my kind of routines that I have come up with. And I'll show like kind of how I'm tracking it and thinking about it. So, all right, so I think it's recording my screen now, so I'll insert it so you guys can see. But I have my life routine right here, and this is just Sunday through Saturday, the different stuff that I want to do. So a lot of my goals are around like health and like finances and kind of content creation and stuff like that. And so that's what a lot of my daily stuff is. But then on Sunday, you know, I have like my grocery shopping and meal prepping. I have like responding to emails and comments and DMs, and when I update my tracker, when I edit, when I post. Because I feel like for a lot of times I will be like, oh, this is when I film, but then I never think about when I'm gonna actually edit or when I'm actually gonna post it so it actually goes live when it's supposed to, if I'm trying to be consistent. And that is something that you actually really have to think about if you're working another job, you know, because there's only so much time during the day that I have to actually edit. So if I spend a lot of time filming, then when am I going to edit too, and then also post it and create the thumbnail and all that stuff. So I'm trying to do better about that. And then some other stuff, I created like a cute little weekly reset. This one was, the weekly reset is a part of a template that I found on here. So I haven't changed the picture yet, so I need to do that. And basically I can add the morning and night routine. I'm still trying to fine tune those and figure out like what kind of set morning routine and night routine I need based off of the tasks that I do. So I'm experimenting with that, and then once I come up with a good one, I'll share. And then for the reset routine though, I feel like this is the stuff I do, like tidying up my home and cleaning, laundry, all that good stuff. And then for like the personal stuff, like taking care of myself, staying hydrated, eating healthy, you know. And then for the goal setting and planning, I want to add more of these things, like do better about checking in with my goals on a weekly basis and planning my meals, planning for the week, updating my calendars, things like that. And then as far as like finances and budgeting, I do that stuff monthly, and I have actually been pretty good about doing that. So just want to keep that going. But overall, that is kind of what I've been thinking about, what I've been going with. So I'm hoping that I can really come up with a good like system and routine for my life. And obviously days are not going to be perfect. Some things are going to happen. I'll go out of town, something will happen. So then I'll have to shift. But I just want to create a set schedule where when I get back, I have something to get back on track to. Because I think like for me, there is no schedule. Like the only thing that's scheduled is like me going to work, and that's pretty much the only thing I do. Like I literally go to work and I go home, and I can't keep living life like that expecting like better things and different things to happen. You know, like I just can't. So yeah, that was it. Let me know down in the comments below if you're someone who has like a set routine of like a morning routine, maybe like something that you do a weekly routine, like where you always go to the grocery store on a certain day, or you know, an evening routine where you always do certain stuff at night. Let me know, and let me know some tips, because I be struggling. time for bed. I actually apparently got distracted when I was showing you guys the Notion thing. So I started adjusting stuff in my content calendar. Then I got on Instagram and started thinking about audios I may want to use, or if I wanted to use a voiceover, finding background music for it. Then next thing I was scrolling on TikTok, and then I would go back to the content calendar, and then back to that, and then I started watching The Housewives again because that's what I was watching because that was in the background. And now it's 12:15, and my alarm is set for 6 a.m. So as much as I'd love to chat with you guys some more, I gotta go to bed. I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.